Okay, this video is meant to give you an idea and to lead you through the resources that the course website has for you to write a methods section of a technical report. And as you know, this course is writing intensive, so for each experiment, I have designated a section of what would be a technical report for each experiment prior to the experiment in which you have to write a full technical report. So in this video, I'm not going to be giving you a lot of instruction on how to write, but more or less how to go through the resources that are available on the website for you to write one. So there are a few things here. First thing I'm going to show you is in Forms and Documents. You go here and click on Technical Report Draft 1 Evaluation. When you click on that, up will come the evaluation that I use to grade your technical report. So what I will do is pull out the section that correlates to what you'll be writing for that particular experiment. So for this experiment, you're going to be writing a method, so it's worth a total of 15 points, and it's based on 3 rubrics. Number 1, does it give enough details to allow for replication of the procedure? Second is proper schematic of the experimental setup, and that also the schematic is well explained in paragraph form. In addition to the draft evaluation, there's also a technical report example. If you go to the technical, click on that, up will come an example of a technical report completely unrelated to the experiment that you were doing, but what I have are a whole method section written up here, and it starts off with an introduction to an explanation of the experimental setup, the schematic of the experimental setup, as well as an explanation of the procedures. And at the end are some notes to take to notice. 4 bullet points here. One says experimental setup is given, an equipment list is incorporated into the schematic, there's a schematic of the experiment itself shown, and the procedure is properly laid out. And as you read through it, you'll notice it's also written in a passive voice, which is very important. Other than that, you also have, again, the 2 links, Technical Draft 1, Draft 2. Technical Report Draft 1 link is meant for your first attempt at writing your first draft. Just so everyone's aware, I took a lot of this stuff from the North Carolina State University LabWrite webpage. I modified some of it, but I have links throughout what I have written here that go back to North Carolina State's website in order for you to get some more information on it. But do note that I made some changes in accordance to what they have. So if you scroll down to the method section here, you have again describing the lab procedure, and here's some text that help you kind of get an idea of how to start. So I'm not going to go through and read all of it. You can do that on your own, but also take note that methods should not be more than 2 pages. In addition to that, once you write your first draft, you can go back and critique it and try to make some changes to it according to the instructions that are under the Technical Report Draft 2 link. If you go here and scroll down to methods, you can see that for the methods, I have the 3 different rubrics that are used to grade your method sections here indicated, along with some text underneath on how to improve upon each of those categories. So 1, does you give enough details to allow for replication of procedure? Here's some text to kind of help you read through this text and read again your method section and see if you need to make any changes to finesse what you've already written, as well as proper schematic experimental setup. I explain what that looks like, and schematic well explained in paragraph form. I also have a little blurb under there to get an idea of what I mean by that. And that's about it. That's just wanted to show you what's available here. Again, everything's on this website. If you need some help, obviously come ask me. Writing is something that you're going to learn as you do, rather than hearing someone talk about it. So I hope that these resources are helpful. If they're not, you can always come to me for some help, and I'd be more than happy to give you some more guidance.